This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Coastal Hospice and Palliative Care.
It was the spring of last year when the ribbon was cut on the Mackie and Pam Stanzel House of Coastal Hospice in Ocean Pines.
Big day for Coastal Hospice and for Delmarva. All this year, Coastal Hospice is marking yet another milestone. 40 years of serving Delmarva. With us this afternoon is Bob Miller, who is the Senior Director of Business Development of the Coastal Hospice and Palliative Care. Thank you so much for joining us, Bob.
Thank you.
Wonderful to have you.
Thank you.
So, 40 years. 40 years.
Yes.
Take us back to the beginning.
Okay, so the beginning, we started out in 1980. People with a lot of passion and drive to offer a hospice program to the community came together and started a nonprofit. And a year later, they were working out of what I understand to be a custodial closet in Trinity United Methodist Church.
Oh my.
No.
Yeah. Not long after that, Marion Keenan was hired as the executive director. And from year after year, a lot of growth and expansion into other areas and other counties.
So for those who don't know, what is Coastal Hospice?
So Coastal Hospice promotes dignity and quality of life to families, patients who face life-limiting illness. So we come in with a team of nurses, CNAs, social workers, chaplains, bereavement counselors, and give support to a family that is facing a terminal illness.
Do you think Coastal Hospice has changed over the years?
It has changed a lot.
Yeah.
It's changed because of healthcare regulations. It's changed because of becoming more aware of providing that type of care. So it has really honed in on its ability and offers an excellent service to the community.
So 40 years, you must have some major milestones you've hit.
We have. Friends of Hospice was formed so that we could raise money to purchase the location now, which is our main office on Old Ocean City Road. We joined our Dorchester County Cambridge Hospice joined with us. We formed a relationship with PRMC to provide palliative care to the community. Each year, it seems like something big has happened over the last 40 years.
Not in the broom closet anymore.
No, we are not. No, we have 200 employees and 200 volunteers and over 200 patients currently.
Goodness gracious. And a new logo to boot.
This is our logo for the year for our celebration. We revealed it last week with staff and volunteers. We had a big celebration kickoff, a great time. We played a lot of 80s music because that's when we were born. And so it was a great time, and we got to recognize all of our employees and their accomplishments in their time with Coastal Hospice.
That's awesome.
And will you be kind of celebrating more throughout the year?
We will. We have each of our events will focus on the 40-year celebration, but we do have a big celebration coming up at Salisbury University, July the 17th. So mark your calendar for that. It's going to be huge. Also, I want to jump back just a little bit. April the 1st, we have our Taste of Finer Things event, which is usually a sold-out event. So if folks are interested, they're going to want to sign up for that now. It's in Ocean City at Harrison's. Great food, wine tasting. It's a big celebration. We'll highlight 40 years there, but we will also do that throughout the year with a big event at Salisbury University.
That's going to be a good time. Okay, we are out of time, but tell me real quick, what do you see for the next 40 years?
For the next 40 years, my hope is that the directors and our CEO, Elaine Capon, will finally decide to another new location. We have outgrown our current location, so I think in the future you'll see us in Wicomico County with a home base somewhere else, and I see an expanded service into other areas. I think we're going to continue to grow.
Senior Director of Business Development, Bob Miller. Thank you so much for stopping by this afternoon.
My pleasure.
Wonderful talking to you.
Exciting stuff.